And now we will hear a 2-minute closing statement from Vermin Supreme. I'll be accompanying you on my Strat. Let's see.
My name is Vermin Supreme, and you can vote for me for president if you want. And my name is Vermin, and okay.
Do you still stand by your pony pledge?
Yes, I do. Free ponies for all. Turn all that pony poop to methane gas. One more thing, Jesus told me to make Reynolds very gay. He's turning gay, turning gay. Thank you. All right, okay. Turning gay.
And all the un-gays melting away.
He's turning gay, turning gay.
Not a single straight gene in his DNA. 'Cause
He's turning gay. Turning gay. Turning gay.
Our instinct says everybody should vote, but some people don't, and they shouldn't vote. The kids are not paying attention.
Yeah, on election day, give them detention.
This endless cheerleading. Let's go to the rock concerts, register the kids.
All the kids are so stupid.
Down stupid. Speaker Gingrich, you propose kids work as janitors.
you could hire 30-some kids for the price of one janitor. Those kids who get money, cash money, light janitorial duty. Get money, work in the cafeteria. Cash money is a good thing if you're poor. Get some cash money, then get some more. I will help poor people learn how to get a job. I will help poor people learn how to get that money, that cash. Get money, get a stash. Get that money, that cash. Get money, get a whole damn stash. That money, that cash. Get money, get a stash. Get that money, that cash. Get cash, money, cash.
Okay.
That money.
Featuring Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Subscribe to his channel right here. You can songify yourself for free on the Songify app. Just like this.
Just like this.
That money.
Runner-up, Vermin Supreme. Best unintentional singer, Newt Gingrich. Do your own video. We can put it here. Have a great day and a great life.
One more time, everybody, let's go.
That money. That cash.
And we are back onto the world of the Warcraft. By the way, in case anybody was at all offended by that video, I like Shmoyoho. It's fucking brilliant. This is one that had Vermin Supreme. I mean, who the fuck doesn't like a guy with a boot on his head? I like it. It's pretty much why. And so anyway, we're going to get back onto my Warlock, which when we were last on this, when I was last logged into this, went to a certain time, and apparently the dungeon queues were having a little bit of trouble. There was some maintenance today, and I heard that, I have no idea. Maybe the recent changes did something to the queues, or people didn't want to queue at a certain level, i.e. lower Blackrock Spire, which fucking sucks. I actually do think it does suck, that one dungeon, because you can go into it with a bunch of people, and the latency climbs up to a bazillion. By the way, in case anybody hasn't been playing with the, playing on the, what do you call it, fuck, lost my train of thought. Just went out of the station there. In case anybody hasn't been playing with the, shit, what am I talking about? With the 7.3 patch, there were some changes, such as when you go into a dungeon, even a classic dungeon, there's no longer that loot roll. Now, this could be either good or bad depending on your point of view. I personally think it's rather good because it means that you don't have to fight with some asshole or groups of assholes over whether or not you're going to get your loot, or whether you're going to get some loot. You're not going to have a bunch of people greeting on, say, a certain pet in a dungeon and then have some asswipe come and need roll on it. Well, sorry, it's now personal loot. It's distributed basically to whoever gets it first. So let's see. Oh, fucking hell. I think the not being able to need roll on shit has affected the queues. Or also, Argus is a thing, so that might have had something to do with it too. Where people just said, "Yeah, I don't want to do the leveling anymore. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go on my max level tune, or I'm gonna boost my tune to 100, or whatever the fuck, so that I can get the Argus sooner." I have no idea why I did that. I just felt like doing a really weird voice. There is not always any kind of rhyme or reason behind what I do. Kind of like the Canadian government, for example. And I'm not being party specific. They're all they all have their full of shit moments. Hey, look, no one's attacking me. Yeah, the ogres are like, "Oh, you're too high level. We don't want to be in on that dance." And why'd I go around? I didn't have to. I mean, unless I go directly in their path. Let's see. I've got, I have tailoring, enchanting, and I haven't done shit with either of them. Well, I mean, I haven't done much with them in that regard, because I'm just thinking, I can wait until I get to about, I don't know, level 90, 93, expand my garrison, and then go for, what was it, go for the Warlords of Draenor type thing. And, you know, the
Yes.
Warlords of Draenor skilling, i.e., get a little scroll, read the scroll. Hey, look, I've got a maximum of 700, and I can do something with that. And then, further on the road, if I didn't want to even bother with that, I could go with Legion skilling. And I'm just thinking, why not go with the easy path? That's right. It's now possible to do that stuff because World of Warcraft has made it pretty effing easy to do. And regardless of anybody's opinion on that, my opinion is, sure, it's easier. People are going to take the path of least resistance, and I'm fully on board with that. I should also do something here. Built-ins. Or is it information? No information. Damn it. Maybe that's one add-on I'll probably end up having to update once. Then again, this whole idea of updating add-on... Not updating add-ons is an idea. This whole add-on update race is kind of a weird one. I mean, the reason why I say that is because it's like, oh yeah, I should update my add-ons. Oh wait, the add-ons haven't been updated. Or Twitch, not Twitch, but World of Warcraft and Blizzard have done so many frickin' micro updates that it's hard to keep up. Yay, thank you, Blizzard. Which way does the bear shit? I don't know. See, now 18 minutes. But at least my latency is not over the top insane, I guess. For now. Let's not jinx it, kind of thing. Ooh, why did I click that little... Why did I press that... Hey, E and Q. Those are sidey things, not the actual direction arrows. And I'm thinking... Also, who the hell does the direction arrows anymore? No, they just click on their mouse. Sure. I can't skin any of these things, so I'm just like, I don't really care if I kill them or not. Also, I wanted to get another flight point. Oh, look! There's Argus! Speaking of what I was talking about, I was here to get two things. A flight point, yoink, and of course, Where did I put that? You know, this is the fun part about the add-ons being all over your mini-map. You bury the damn tracking thing. Ooh, points of interest. Target. Ooh, I definitely want to get all this stuff here. Okay, good. And yes, auctioneer. Even though there's probably going to be none here. But it's good to know where the hell things are. Okay, here's a mailbox. Okay, so we've got 41. Okay, new tweet from Twitch support. We've resolved the issue preventing users from editing their channel panels. Thanks for your patience while we work to fix this. Well, that's good. Whatever. Got 41 gold from some Mage Weave cloth. That was about 182 of those. And now I'm up to 600 gold. And I'm level 50... Actually, I'm level... I need to do something with this damn chat widget. No! No! God damn it. I always think that I've got it somewhere where I can possibly... Anyway, level 58. No, 57. 57. I'm not 58. I'd be an Outland if I were 58. Because this classic content is, how do we put it? Really wonderful! Except it isn't. So, where the hell am I going? Something I always ask myself. Where am I going? Where am I going? What am I doing? Okay, so, gonna be going into the next land here. Again, I think I'm just gonna be doing, how do you put it? Flight point gathering, and then I'm gonna be getting into, not Searing Gorge. I want to be into the... I don't know, maybe I don't even want to be in the Blasted Lands. I'm thinking... No way, I probably do want to be in the Blasted Lands, but not this part. Oh look, Alliance. Now, I mean, I'm not against the Alliance. Except if I'm a battleground and I'm playing on a horde character, and then in which case I totally am. But that has nothing to do with hating one faction or another. Just means that if I'm playing horde, I wanna win in a battleground. Same as if I'm playing Alliance, I wanna fucking win. I don't wanna lose. I mean, what kind of idiots go into a battleground going, hey, I want to lose this? Except for those jackasses from Beep Beep, I'm a Jeep. God damn, those guys were such trolls. We're so elite at our PvP skills. Yeah, you're so elite that you lost the battleground for us, jackass. Good for you. Hey, you just want to tell them, why don't you just go suck a wet fart while the rest of us are trying to play the damn game? Oh, and there's one for Alliance. And if you'll observe, unlike before, you can't attack the NPCs anymore, which I think is actually pretty brilliant, because we had all these trolls that would in shared flight point thingies, they kill the opposing the opposing faction's flight master, and that was called being a dick. Little troll bastards would do that. And Argus still visible in its cracked and fucked up state. It's like the planet's been doing meth, except not really. And it's fell energy. It's worse than meth. Remember, Tell your friends and loved ones about the dangers of fell energy. And I mean, I'm not one of those, oh yes, prohibition, that'll solve everything type people. I'm just making a stupid joke. It's kind of funny. I'm one of those people who's like, oh yeah, no, drugs not for me. Somebody else wants to do them, whatever, don't give a shit. It'll probably fuck your life up, but whatever, don't care.
What's on your mind?
Putting people in jail for it is kind of fucking stupid. They're like, oh yeah, we want to keep you off drugs, so here, go to jail. No, dumbass. All that's going to do is populate the prisons. Which, in and of themselves, are pretty fucked up. And then you got these people who are rich and affluent who don't have to follow the same laws that the little people do. Okay. Yeah, that's really fucking great. But then again, I mean, I pretty much, as far as I know, followed laws and never been to jail, so, or prison, so it's not an issue for me personally. Unless, of course, they change certain laws to the fact, unless they change laws to, oh, you can't be on the internet, you can't play online games. That would suck. Although I don't think that would ever happen, but god damn, if it ever did, I probably would end up in jail at that time. Have you now or ever been a gamer? Seems ridiculous, but then again, so did the 1950s with a, are you now or have you ever been a communist? What the fuck? Or, are you now or have you ever been a homosexual? Yeah, that shit was actually laws. And I think, okay, whatever. Am I in Blackrock? Okay, yeah. There we are. We're in this thing. I think it's Burning Steps. Yeah, because I was in Searing Gorge. But the thing is, I don't think I want to be staying in Burning Steps either. I think I actually want to just go to Blasted Swamp of Sorrows and then Blasted Lands, probably. Because this area, still pretty low level compared to what I want to be doing. Alright, so Flight Master.
You got my attention.
And I'm gonna take a look at the adventure guide, maybe, if that's even still a thing. Yes, it is. Silithus. Fuck off! I don't want to go there. What kind of ridiculous shit is that? It's dumb.
Loktar.
Uh-huh. Nah, kiss my ass. I don't want to do quests in here. I have a lot of, what do you call them? Fun buzzwords filled with things such as kiss my ass. It's the hour of and it's not going to be literally an hour. I'm just saying it's it's basically the time of swearing and game. Jesus Christ, gaming. What the fuck do? God damn it! Why did I misspell that? Why the hell did I misspell that? Well, that'll be a good cheap laugh. For about 2 seconds until I... No, wait, I was actually, I can't even be bothered to correct it on other platforms, apparently. But whatever. Let's see. Can I go ahead and... what am I doing here? I'm going to... Great, now I'm making fart noises. Going to a flight point, because I'm hoping that maybe it's here that it gives me the quest to get the fuck out of the burning steps. And if it doesn't... No, wait, it doesn't, actually. That's what I get for forgetting what the hell I need to do, or where I need to go.
Interest you on a pint?
Just giving a short little update there. By a short little update, I was just, I'm explaining to people who are watching this that, I was, sharing is caring, people, except if it's, except if it's an STI. In that case, keep that shit to yourselves. I was sharing the Twitch address with people on my Blizzard app, my acquaintances or friends or whatever you want to call them, and you know, just in a broadcast, so that just in case anybody thinks to send a Blizzard call my way, that you know, I'm streaming right now. It's kind of a heads up that if you call me and we're in a conversation, you're basically going to be on my stream. Demon babies are trying to eat my soul. You know, if I actually had people who are actively watching this, they could have fucking clipped that. Demon babies are trying to eat my soul. They're not actually trying. It's just, hey, look, there's some sort of weird imp chasing me. And I'm thinking, hey, what's the funniest thing I can say at this moment? Demon babies are trying to eat my soul. Sure. Still haven't found that fucking rocket person. By the way, that's how you get to the Swamp of Sorrows. You find that goblin that has this unsafe, untested rocket that's ready to get you the hell out of there. And somewhere around here, I think. Okay, so it's probably south of the middle place. Well, there's a place here. Flamecrest. So it's going to be south of that. More or less. And by the way, my hiccups are because I should probably eat something. Don't worry, I'll do that when I feel like it. Human Paladin. Lovely. Well, that's funny. Lower Blackrock Spire, and oh. So basically, I have no idea what's gonna happen, but I mean, I'm just gonna grab the quest and hope for the best. Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff going on here. So far, so good. So as far as I know, it probably was something on their end. Probably the amount of people that were queuing up for the dungeons was a hell of a lot higher than, say, on new release day or whatever. I don't know. Just trying to figure that out. But at the same time going, so far this looks good. Let's not jinx it. And I am a big fan of the personal loot system, which you will be seeing soon. If you go to a classic or any dungeon, I think, pretty sure they implemented it for everything. By classic, I mean anything that's not Legion and WoD, because they want everybody to realize that you can't ninja shit anymore, you bastard. And also, I think I need to keep on repositioning this friggin' thing until I find a nice little... Okay, there we go. Because I can't see where the healer is. I need to be able to soul stun them. Okay, so the boss is about dead. Alright, so who gets it? See? Didn't have to roll for that. But basically the loot is evenly divided. It's like, okay. Now I'll show you what I got, even though I happen to have you've got the Tattered Dread Mist leggings, and that's gonna increase my experience. It's an heirloom, so I don't actually need this. But cloth armor, which is 16 intellect and 24 stamina. And it's got the critical strike, it's got the haste. It's pretty much good for a warlock. What's that? They basically refined the gear. Well, shit, that's great, isn't it? Rather than potentially rolling on something that is, I don't know, some chainmail piece of shit that you could greed on, and you know you're going to vendor it. There's no question. It's like, yeah, I'm going to vendor that. So I prefer the chance of getting something that I may actually be able to use. If I don't, well, you know, I'll probably just vendor it. But it's nice to know that Blizzard is thinking of not just those who have heirlooms, but those who don't as well. I'm lucky enough to have heirlooms, but that's not the case with everybody. And of course, it cuts down on people need rolling on stuff that not only do they not need, but they'll never use. It's like, hey, you get it or you don't. Who cares? This way, more arbitrary, no one bitches, no one whines. It's like, oh, shit, well, I wouldn't say no one, but considering you can't really keep everybody happy, them's the chances you take. A little bit of a increase here. God fucking damn it. Polymorphed again. But at the same time, not a substantial one like it was last time. Okay. So maybe it wasn't even... God damn it! Stop polymorphing me, you fucking asshole! Okay, I did change DNS servers as well, because, well, the one I was using, let's see, 11 intellect or, not really sure, I think critical strike and versatility, I'll probably go with this. Let's see, so, the one that I just got, a little better, maybe, I hope. And the tanks ran ahead. Basically, yeah. My modem was giving me some weird ass error. What the fuck? I know. Oh. That retard got himself killed. No, worse. That retard got himself killed and got us killed too. Fuck off. Illidan, Agrimar, Dalaran, Agrimar, again, glad I soulstoned a frickin' healer. I say, you know, jackass behavior is not specific to one realm or another, but you know, there are certain realms that if I saw jackasses from, I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see, let's see. Places like, well, Thelos, Gallywix, Agrimar is mixed bag, Illidan, Tichondrius, because they're PvP realm, and, US PvP realm, but PvP realms happen to have the most, oh yeah, I'm a mage, I'm gonna pull, kind of jackasses. Moonguard is just Moonguard's its own thing. I just think, oh boy. We've come to that part of the internet. Or in this case, that part of World of Warcraft.
I need a target.
Okay, so I gotta say this is a little more stable at least, but longer wait time, and to be blunt, I don't like this dungeon. I hate it. This is the most hated dungeon in all of World of Warcraft. I would argue this is the most pain in the ass dungeon because people either do very well in it or they really suck. And Mysterious Grimoire. I think the one thing that has obstentiously pissed me off about this, about anything, is the amount of time you wait in a queue to get into a dungeon these days. Especially when new content releases. On the plus side, at least, it's reduced on the amount of jackasses. How am I doing? Tank can't hold aggro. Oh, fuck off! They're still doing that need or greed shit. Oh, man. Okay, ignore what I said about pets, because apparently I personally think they should arbitrarily do that too. Just give it to whoever. You can farm it later anyway, but still, give it to whoever. Eeny, meeny, money, fuck it, you know? Yeah, Okay.
I need to target something first.
But still, at least removing the majority of the loot rolls is kind of nice. Okay.
I need a target.
Okay, so they had a roll on the Smolder Web Egg, but not the fucking Warg Carrier. No, unacceptable. They need to have it equal. Okay. You know, they need to basically do that because I'm thinking, come on, people. Seriously, y'all need to rethink the way you do it. I mean, if you're gonna reform the whole loot system, reform the whole thing. Not fuck up on one thing. Oh yeah, by the way, you roll on this thing. No. If the Warg Carrier isn't rolled on, the Smolder Web Egg shouldn't be either. Well, let's oh, lob a Chaos Bolt, I guess. Yeah, I'm doing okay with the what was it, with the damage, and who got something? Oh, nice. Okay. Oh my god. Fucking idiot! Help, please! It's like, You fucking retards. You know what? You fucking suck, all of you. Now, why do I say that? Because I'm frustrated. I always get frustrated when stuff like this happens. Oh, great. Yeah, we get to go help out the numbnuts. Does it mean that I'm not going to go ahead and help out whoever got stuck because shit happens? Hell no! Of course not. Stuff happens. But am I gonna bitch and whine about it? Damn Skippy, I'm gonna. Because that's part of life. Getting to bitch and complain because we're adults. And that's part of living our miserable bullshit experience that we call life. I was kind of thinking about fairness, where some people think that, they believe in, as if life's a friggin' race or something, where some people believe that everybody should finish equally, that they should all be equal at the finish line, and then the other people that believe that they should be equal at the starting line. I'm thinking, it's kind of an interesting philosophical edge or interesting point of view difference. Kind of if you're on one side, you're probably on the left. If you're on the other side, you're probably on the right, kind of thing. I'm thinking, I don't even know what exactly I would consider myself on in that I don't know what exactly I would believe in that regard. Personally, should we be equal at the finish? Should we be, should we all have equal outcomes, or should we all have equal opportunities? Like, that is actually rather interesting. But I personally, I know the perspective of living in almost did it myself. So, living in a country where, even the people that are limited to no personal means of income are taken care of. We've got a healthcare system that is taxpayer funded. However, the healthcare system also has its flaws, such as, if you want to go to the emergency room, you're going to be waiting for upwards of probably 6 hours. So,
I'm out of range.
Is it the best in the world? Depends on who you ask. But our healthcare system is very socialist. I think trying to privatize it into a two-tier, into an American-style system probably wouldn't work for this country.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. Up until recently, I think a lot of Canadians would look at Americans and not even think Democrat, Republican, we just think you fucking Americans. I don't even think I could even tell the difference between CNN and Fox. I just thought, at least back in those days, I'd be like, hey, you fuckers both are full of shit. The news, boring as shit, full of shit, full of lies. Oh look, we're trying to sensationalize ourselves. No, you're not. Well, if you are, you're failing hard. Stop doing that. You're not entertainment. If I want to see a car crash, I can watch... What? Okay, this is weird. They still have some glitches in their system where they forgot to remove the roll system. So it's obviously not fleshed out, but whatever. It seems to be mostly fleshed out in the classic dungeons, at least the ones that I've played through. Okay, so I'm level 58. This means that means fuck what I was doing, and I can go to Outland pretty much. What in the hell? I'm just gonna take a look at something right now. Let me take a look at my, no, not that. Yeah, notifications. Yeah, no, that's it. Okay. Okay, yeah. I was like, why can't I see this? Okay, that was options. And I was just talking about my my little widget I have on here. Holy crap. Toma Frostward. Classes Mage. Obsolete? Yes. Hands of Power. Actually, not obsolete, and I'll take that over what I had before. And also, Mammoth.
Time is money, friend.
Did I just... Oh, that's a belt. Oh, that's a belt. That's my response. Oh, that's a belt. Wait, lots more intellect. Just gonna see, is that good or is that bad? It's just a pure intellect thing. But what the hell? If I end up trading it out, it doesn't really matter in the long run. What the hell? Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I want to sell, what I want to keep. I think that pretty much, at least for now, that's what I want a vendor.
Hurry back! I got the best
I don't need that either. Okay. That's an extra. I don't need that. Plus, I mean, Soulbound can't sell it on the auction house either. Yeah, this thing where they still have a couple of problem areas where they need to do something about it.
And you
Me not happy about. Or me not thrilled. Misa not using words either, apparently. Let's see. So we've got this stuff here. Oh, I already do have a Regent Bank. Oh my goodness. So where's the little thing where I Good lord. The one thing I did like about Bagnon is it had this fun little thing where I could just auto deposit shit in my bank, which I think I probably should do. Wrong editing. Fuck it.
Victory for Sylvanas.
I can't be arsed. I just can't be. Parm. Can't be bothered. I have that mentality of this add-on has its good points, but it also has its pain in the ass points.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
That is definitely the wrong direction. Why am I going there? Okay, so I want to go to the Mage Quarter. Alright. And the reason why I want to go to the Mage Quarter is because that's where I get my fishing daily. The Escargo Go-Go is going to be in Brightwater Lake. That's the cooking thing. And the fishing daily is going to be... Mud Monster! Okay.
Beware.
Well, I think I know what I'm going to do second. I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm going to go to Brightwater Lake. Ooh, man. This belching feeling. Okay, so it's been almost an hour, pretty much. Now I'm saying it's been almost an hour because I'm taking a look at the time that I posted that thing, and yeah. And the time it is now. Okay, so... Ooh.
What is it? Watch your back.
So right now I'm at level 58. What the fuck? Okay, that's what that is. That's my gear score it's showing. I hope. I sincerely hope that's my freaking gear show. It's gear score it's showing me above this. And that, yeah, I did get the gear score app, and it does show the individual slots here. So yeah, that's probably what that is. Gear score. 69.9, that's the gear score. And level 50, okay, now. I was a little confused by it. Was ist das? The number. Okay, so we're just gonna go to this lake here. And what we need to do here is go underwater. Now, I'm playing on a warlock character, so if I really wanted to, although I don't think I would need to, considering that I'm on a Forsaken character. They're like, oh man, it's undead. Yeah, well, specific faction of undead. Not Scourge, Forsaken. So since I'm on an undead or Forsaken, basically playing as a fucking zombie, when you're dead, you don't need to fucking breathe. So, you know, whether I'm a warlock on this, or if I'd actually felt like being on a mage character, although I decided Blood Elf for that, doing quests like this doesn't matter, because it's just like, hey, corpses don't breathe because they're frickin' dead, so. Which, by the way, was not always the case with World of Warcraft. Yeah, that's right. You just had a longer amount of time that you could hold your breath underwater. I'm thinking, they don't need to breathe. They're rotting corpses. Okay. You know, it's not a thing. Their hearts aren't even beating, I think. It never made any sense. So once they actually started using, you know, things, mechanics that made sense, such as the undead don't breathe underwater, I was thinking, yes, finally, you're using your brains. But I mean, on the same token, I'm thinking, wait a minute, walking corpses is kind of a weird idea to begin with. And talking cows, the Tauren, and flying skeleton birds, the flying mounts that the Death Knights use. And here I am questioning the logic of why a walking corpse needs to breathe underwater. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, why is there a walking corpse in the first place? And then I damn near gave myself a stroke with that. Little homage to Lewis Black whenever I start talking like that. Oh my. It's just funny. Sometimes I have this type of logic that doesn't include other logic, and then I think, wait a minute.
Trust no.
I'm questioning this, but not this. Then I realized, wait a minute. I'm questioning the logic of a fucking video game. That's even worse. So I just learned to shrug my shoulders and think, whatever. Whatever magical bullshit they want to put into this. Yeah, it's entertaining. They also do that with science fiction, too. You know, they have, oh, we're in a jam. We're in such a bad type of, situation, and we need to defeat the Borg. Okay, well, let's bring out some techno bullshit. That's their version of it's magic. No, it's not. The writers just pulled that out of their ass. It's entertaining, but really? I'm sure the Quatnu fentanyl anal probe doesn't even exist, but okay. I just made that crap up. But if you don't watch stuff like Star Trek, you wouldn't know! The discombobulator hair flipper. Seems like it could be a thing. And if I wrote it into a science fiction show, it would be a thing. What does it do? Don't fucking ask me. I don't know. It does stuff. Whatever the plot needs it to do. Because fuck it, the writers are lazy. It's funny and it's true. Social commentary of a type. Well, it's kind of funny because it's like, oh, we didn't think you'd be paying that much attention to anything.
I can't use that item yet.
We didn't think you nerds would have that little of a life. Surprise! They do. They do pay that much attention, and they kind of do have that little of a life, but who cares? I say as I play an online video game. And stream it on a platform. This is me saying, I have watched science fiction. I do enjoy science fiction. Hey, I play online games. I have as little of a life as anybody else. Maybe more so. So I'm poking fun at me too. Now people might be wondering, but why are you
Hello.
why are you talking about anything like this? Because it's fun to poke fun at shit? Oh, let's do Lunch Undercity and 10 cooking awards. 2 achievements for the price of 1. Even though the achievements don't cost a damn thing. Except doing stuff. Which, by the way, when did that go out of fashion? Doing stuff. It's not that hard. Discuss. So, welcome to everybody who happens to be watching this thing, and if you're actually watching, good for you. If you're not, what are you doing with your life?
What is it?
Oh, Fisher Cut, Bait Undercity. So I got 2 of the major Undercity achievement thingies and Reptile Egg. Well, that's useless.
Be quick about your business. Do not.
Kind of like buying stocks in Nortel. If you weren't alive in the 90s, you wouldn't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Or early 2000s. Whenever the fuck that stock crashed. Martha Stewart went to jail. It was a big fucking deal. We were all laughing about it. Ha ha! Stewart went to jail. Ha 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 ha. And the reason why we were all laughing about it was because she was that smug asshole who was always going on about, it's a good thing. This was before memes, but if memes existed, there'd be a picture of Martha Stewart with some prison bars or something with I'm in jail, it's a good thing, or something along those lines. Kitty, actually.
Strength and honor. Strength.
Glory to the Horde. Farewell. For the Horde. What can I do for you? Be safe.
Get me to Threlmar. Random my ass, I know what the random means. It means, at this level, lower Blackrock Spire ad nauseum until I friggin' level to 59. And then I'll be going to the Burning Crusade stuff. Average wait time, 8 minutes. Time in queue, less than 1. Okay, I'll believe that when I see it. What?
I need a target.
Jesus, I don't know if anybody can hear that. Okay, so anybody that can hear that, yeah, someone's having a phone conversation.
Loktar.
And can hear it through the damn vent. I thought they were talking to me.
Dabu. For the Horde.
Okay, so it is definitely time. Oh, how cute! Helen Alive went live. I thought she was already live. Also, whoa, stomach acid. I'm gonna go and put up my Be Right Back stream because I need to get another coffee. Because if I don't, let's put it this way, coffee's what keeps me so damn jolly. So, be right back. So, everybody, I'm back for at least 6 more minutes because I've got something on in the microwave because I also want to eat. Go figure. Nazgrel. He started out here.
Speak, friend.
No, wait. Nazgrel, not Nazgrim. Actually, I'm going to go take a look at that online. Okay, yeah. Different person. I was thinking of Nazgrim. Yeah, yeah. Nazgrim is the one that you find in Conquest Hold in Borean Tundra. Then in Cataclysm, Vashir. And Throne of the Tides, I guess. Mr. Pandaria, major character. And, what was it, basically in the Siege of Orgrimmar, once you hit Orgrimmar, you end up having to kill the poor bastard, who just happens to be a big zealot when it comes to...
For the whole.
You guessed it. Garrosh Hellscream. Who, you know, Garrosh is pretty much like, we're gonna kill everything that moves. And he had a vision for his horde, which
Have a good one.
he fucked up. Yeah, basically, if you had to sum Garrosh Hellscream up in 3 words, he fucked up. Yeah, tried his best, but didn't work, and he paid for it. Coffee. Which, by the way, with the machine I use, is, how do you put it? Inconvenient to make, because, I don't know if you know about these, single drip machines that they're making that you can get at, Value Village. Good price, but, you know, it's basically like a, coffee percolator, except without the pot. And, you know, instead of a pot, you've got a cup that you put, you know, your coffee mug. And it takes ages to fucking make. So, I mean, the morning coffee in this one that I just made, I use the Keurig upstairs. I still live with Mom. But hey, at least I know, because of mutual self-interest, my mom isn't going to skip out on her part of the frickin' bills. So, So anyway, we have separate kitchens. Usually stay, you know, separate kitchens, separate coffee makers. Although I really hope that my mom ends up getting a new coffee maker so I can have her old coffee maker. because, what was it? Actually once went looking in Value Village for something that was decent for coffee making so that it would replace my, takes longer than even usual for a drip coffee maker to make coffee. And, let's see, I had found a Keurig there, but the damn tank, the reservoir was cracked, so I couldn't really get it, which sucked. Anyway, it's been 6 minutes, and I'm gonna get my Jamaican patties out of the microwave and eat those. So going back to AFK mode. Bear with me. Or not. Your choice. Alright, I'm back. Just got my Jamaican patties in the microwave. Real nice. Sometimes I actually peruse my Twitter feed while I'm AFK or I'm just looking. It's a different one. It's my personal Twitter feed. I actually have one just for streaming now because I don't want to confuse the two, or basically I don't want to end up doing something to... What am I saying? I want to still be able to... What do you call it? Broadcast. Basically get it out that I'm streaming and keep that separate from all the other... From all the other tweets that I personally am involved in, not stream related. It's funny. I was reading something on here. This individual named Donald J. Trump. I guess he's a big deal in the U.S. He said he tweeted. I guess he's big on Twitter too. Big week coming up. And someone's like, "You dying?" No, I mean, I'm not living under a rock. I know who this individual is, but I'm just thinking, really? Somebody comes up with, "Big week coming up," and your go-to response is, "You dying?" You might not like the guy, but shit. Well, what happened when people pretended to have a moratorium of fucking respect? Sure, you're like, oh, this guy's a liar, this guy's a this guy's a that. I'm thinking, how the hell does that make him different from any other politician in history? Politicians, they're full of shit. It doesn't mean that we should celebrate the prospect of that, you know? Shouldn't be saying, oh, whoa, big week. Are you dying? That's the dumbest thing. This is the dumbest thing to respond. I mean, for example, I didn't like Stephen Harper. And I'm in Canada. And, but if he came out with some idiotic tweet, well, I mean, I'm not even sure the guy's human, but if he came out with some tweets saying, "Oh, big news for the Canadian economy," I wouldn't be responding with, "Oh, you're gonna finally keel over and die, you bastard," because that wouldn't be a nice thing to say. I braced myself for whatever bullshit came out of his Twitter and laugh. You know, I'd laugh about it. But I mean, I kind of feel the same way about Trudeau. I did not vote for Trudeau. I did not vote for this party. But they got in. Seems like every election, I usually end up voting for the candidate that makes me cringe the least. Basically, we vote for the local candidate, not the party leader / prime minister. Unlike in the U.S., where people vote and then they send that decision to an electoral college, and they say, "We don't give a fuck who voted what, we're gonna pick whoever," and they could have chosen an orangutan's nutsack, and that would be your president. Regardless of what your opinion on that is, they could have. I mean, that would be an obvious farce, and people would see through it. So they usually generally stick to the two candidates on either party that are actually running. But who knows? Things could get to the point where they might not stick to that system, and they might say, oh, by the way, Flavor Flav is president, deal with it, assholes. Of course, they did. At least it would be a nice, equal thing to do. It would piss off both the Democrats and the Republicans, and I'd have a good laugh. But Americans aside, let's go back to what was it? What we have in Canada. So basically, we vote for our members of Parliament in our current section of the country, and we hope to hell they get in, and if they don't, they don't. So as usual, based on what I believe is a good candidate, I've usually ended up voting NDP. They're nothing like the actual Democratic Party. They're not as right winged as the Democratic Party. That's right. Our country is so fucking left wing that that even the Conservative Party is pretty much more left wing than the Democratic Party. Or the Democrat Party. Democrat? Democratic? Whatever. Anyway, I was getting sidetracked there. So basically, I had gone with NDP because of the individual candidate. I don't believe in any of the party leaders in our country. They're full of shit, frankly. Because, what was that? They're politicians. But, I mean, as a result of my voting choices, I've often, every single federal election, I've been I've been saying, well, I didn't vote for this asshole. It's like my election, it's like my election day motto. I didn't vote for this asshole. So, I mean, I understand the disappointment that people have when somebody gets in that's not their choice. But also, I understand the mentality of, give him or her a chance. Because, who knows, maybe in the future it'll be a woman that's equally fucking things up as your male leaders. So far you've chosen dudes. Whatever, that's your choice. So anyway, basically, in the Westminster system, which we use in Canada, basically with each riding, that's a member of Parliament and a seat, and whoever gets the magic number of seats that they need to get to form either a minority government, which means they have to kiss ass and play nice with the other parties, or a majority government where they can say, we don't give a shit what the people in the other parties think, we're going to do whatever the hell we want, that ends up being the government. Of course, the opposition ends up forming a shadow government. Basically, a government, well, basically a party that mirrors or opposes or offers alternatives to that of the standing party that forms up the government. We're different. So anyway, the party that got the majority of seats in our government ended up being the party that I did not vote for. Was I happy about it? Not really. But, like most people living in this country, I was happy that we got rid of Howdy Doody. That was my nickname for Stephen Harper. I don't hate his party. I don't hate the Conservatives. I just thought Stephen Harper was an asshole. And he should not be leader of that party. Or of the country. Apparently, I was not the only person. But unlike a lot of people, I didn't automatically go, oh yes, I know what I'm going to do. You know, I was not one of those people that voted Liberal on an anyone but Harper ticket. Because I thought, no. The Liberals supported a bill, C-51, that I was not in favor of. So I thought, no. I don't care what their public reasoning for it is. They still did it. And therefore, why do I want these pricks in government? Or why would I want Trudeau in government? He's already shown his true colors. So, I mean, anything he does or says might do some positive things, which, yay for him, great. There's at least one bill he passed that I guess is good. But most of the other stuff, like what he's been doing to the tax system, tax reforms, total garbage. Basically making it so that somebody who makes $200,000 a year has to pay higher taxes. Okay. What about the people making millions a year or billion? Well, I don't think they'd be making billions, but making millions of dollars a year. You know, those people. Why not target those people, not the fucking, what, mom and pop businesses? Or mid-tier businesses? I'm thinking it's rather hypocritical because, okay, you're targeting the, for taxation. The, again, businesses making $200,000 a year. Not really that much compared to the assholes on Bay Street. Does Trudeau seem to give a shit about that? Of course not. Those are the fuckers financing the campaigns, so let's just leave them the hell alone. Where the fuck are you people going? By the way, Bay Street is Toronto. I think it's Toronto. It's where we have our little stock exchange in Toronto. Yeah, Toronto. They're the financial fucking capital or something. Probably why everyone thinks the why everyone thinks the capital of Canada is Toronto. Basically, I should really make sure I'm informed of this before I fucking open my mouth. Of where the fuck Bay Street is. You know, I can't. Bay Street. Did I die? No, I didn't. Okay, well then who cares? Bay Street. Emeryville. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Downtown Toronto. Like, wait a minute. I live near Ottawa. I've never been to a Bay Street. That's Toronto. So anyway, Bay Street is our version of Wall Street. Plus, I mean, the structure of Ottawa is way different than Toronto. Toronto is, it's more built for that kind of shit. Subways and whatever. Big tall buildings. They are the financial capital. Or the financial hub of Canada. Yeah. Ottawa is where all the fucking is where the politics happen. But anyway, our stock traders the rich bastards are not really being affected by this. And why should they? You think the politicians work for the people? Ha! You dumbass. No, they don't. And also, I think that we might have a slight problem here. Jesus. Problem with me getting polymorphed now and
Catch you later.
Catch you what? No.
Catch you later.
Fucking bullshit. Could have sworn I soulstone that fucking healer. Whatever. So anyway, Bay Street, you know, they're basically the stock traders, bankers, all that shit. They've got the money. Money talks, and politicians say how high when money asks them to jump. And as a result, these business owners that don't contribute to, or at least from their perspective, don't contribute as much as these wealthy fuckers, well, they're gonna get taxed. And it's basically their way of trying to appease the less well-off, if you will, the lower income folks. And I'm thinking, no. First of all, I don't believe in this whole trickle-down economy bullshit that the conservatives are trying to sell people. And I don't agree with this whole taxing of the $200,000 a year people, because that's also bullshit. Still not gonna stop those who want to tax evade, i.e. of the wealthier incomes, from doing so. Tax and spend. Works like a screen door on a submarine. Oh, really? You're gonna stop everybody from thieving. Oh. Oh, do tell us more about that, Mr. Trudeau. Well, you've got your hand in everybody's pockets. But that's pretty much all politicians that are. Saying one thing, doing another. I think it's kind of funny when people talk about all the freedoms we have. Here's the freedoms we have. Paper or plastic. I'm kidding. We don't even have that choice anymore. It's, you better bring your own recyclable bag, goddammit. Soon enough, with martial law, be comply with orders or get shot. One warning. I don't think they give you very long to make your mind up either. And they might end up shooting you anyway. see, so right now I am still level 58. These are some good Jamaican patties. Just been waiting for my coffee to cool down a little bit too. Rain of fire there. And I know, you know, things that one should never talk about. Politics, religion, whatever. I'm thinking, that is a valid point of view, but when I'm stuck here, I'm not actually stuck here, but when I'm pretty much talking to myself and nobody's engaging in a conversation, I pretty much talk about whatever the first thing that comes to mind is. In this case, it happens to be politics. And how I think they're all equal. All the parties. I mean, really, when it comes down to it. Hey, we're gonna do this, that, and the other thing. And I'm thinking, no, you're gonna do whatever the hell your corporate sponsors want you to do, regardless of whatever came out of your mouth hole before you got elected. So I'm thinking, who should I be voting for? I don't honestly know. I'm thinking, even the local candidates, despite what they personally promise, might just be on the bandwagon of whatever the hell the party tells them to do. And even if they are one of those types of conscientious people that wants to do what their constituents would like, more often than not, what we call those people is what's the word for it? Backbenchers, or you know, like, nobody gives a shit. Shut the fuck up and sit the hell down. You know, they will have no influence. They're lucky just to be there. It's like, go play on your damn Game Boy or something. Look busy. We will not have you introducing bills. Or opening your damn mouth, even private members. That's what democracy is all about. People that shut their damn mouths and do what the party tells them, or else. So that's why I kind of think it's rather ridiculous when people in Canada, someone votes Liberal, somebody else votes Conservative, and they're all up at each other's ass, or even twice as funny and just 4 times as ridiculous when in America we see the Democrats and the Republican voters going at it. I'm thinking, I've always had this mentality of, why are you calling yourself a Democrat or a Republican? You know, because I didn't understand that party membership was something. I just thought, why are you calling yourself these things? You didn't run for office, asshole. And then I realized, oh, people actually join parties and stuff? This is kind of fucking stupid. I'm not a member of any political party. I just... I mean, seriously, what the fuck am I gonna do? Go into a crowded room where people are rallying, oh man, we think this is the greatest, and I'm thinking, it's not the worst. This guy or girl, this person sounds like they're full of shit, but okay. You're eating their words up like they're some religious figure, which is even scarier to me than anything else. But okay. That's why I never really bought into the whole idea of being a member of something. Yeah. Let's go think what everybody else in this crowd thinks, rather than going, are you fucking serious? or saying, really? I don't think I necessarily agree with that point of view. Really? Blind zealot stuff? I'm not a fan of that. I'm not just making this stuff up. I don't care who you vote for. I don't care who the hell you think is the greatest fucker in the history of people. But when it comes down to and even being a patriot, whatever, go ahead, yay, my country, blah blah blah. But you know, if you haven't been out of the country, it's kind of arrogant to say my country's the best, even though I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Or just to be not so much a blind patriot, but to be a blind fucking zealot. That's where wars start, jackass! That's where people end up getting their limbs chopped off. People end up shooting each other for no good reason. Oh yeah, I believe I'm right and everybody else is not. No. Everybody else is, so I'm gonna do that just for shits and giggles. I don't care who wins it. But, yeah. We really need to fix this part of it. Okay, somebody else got it. Ragnaros. Let's see, Anvilmar, Ragnaros, Quel'Thalas, Oceanic, probably Australia or something. Bleeding Hollow. I'm gonna say the latency issues that used to be happening have definitely calmed down. Either it's because I changed DNS servers, because my modem was a little bit fucky. My ISP has never really had the best DNS servers, or probably because, well, either Blizzard fixed something or I did, and I can't tell which one of us did, so I'm just fucking glad that this wasn't completely off base, or I'm glad that this particular dungeon is actually behaving itself for whatever fucking reason, whether it's on my end or their end, or on the I don't care if it was a tickle monster. Something good happened, and I'm happy for it. All right, okay. Okay. I mean, seriously, I don't give a shit who it was. What? The tickle monster? Who cares? Okay, so we've got a lot of, having a soul stone the healer twice is kind of a piss off. There we go. And, yeah, they're on their second soul stone, so. Yeah, that's a wonderful thing. If you have to do it twice in this dungeon, then something is not going on that should be going on. Like people using their damn brains. But then again, this is the internet. Me expecting someone to use their head and actual thinking process would be like me expecting someone to smell the color 9. What did you say? The color 9? But there is no color 9. Yes, exactly. That was a joke. And it went like, your head, the joke. This is going to do Rain of Fire here. And that'll help take out these pesky little heathen bastards. I like saying heathen bastards. It's fun. Okay. We're all following the hunter. Yeah, follow the DPS, not the tank. Whatever. That sounds just like, where the fuck are we going? There's no right or wrong way to do this, but generally, one likes to follow the tank. In this case, it's the bastard who's in bear form. Yeah. let's see. So I just think it's kind of funny that they. Oh yes, they have this this personal loot system, but on other, they haven't made it entirely personal loot based. So it's like, hey, the egg. Oh, we could still need or greed roll on that, which was one of my bigger pet peeves. And then there's the war carrier, which apparently is
P
not.
new tweet from @StreamElements at listed easy. Yes, of course.
What? What? Every time these fuckers respond to somebody, it gets on my goddamn stream? Are you kidding me? I might disconnect it. Because I don't want to fucking hear all this bullshit. Oh, I got the war... Yeah, you see? That's fun. I got the war carrier this time. I can tell you how I can get 100% of the time. Go on my level 100 and farm it. Let's see.
P new tweet from @StreamElements at listed easy. We hope to launch it before TwitchCon.
Yeah, fuck this shit. Yeah, no. Sorry, but fuck that. No. Where's the fucking bot? Nope. But if you'll just bear with me. It's under modules? No. Oh, yes. I'm gonna have to look at this later, I think. Because here I am. Lagging behind there. Yeah, I was trying to... Because I'm getting kind of sick and fucking tired of looking at StreamElements bullshit tweets. Reason why I call them bullshit tweets is because they're on my fucking stream, and I don't like that. What the fuck? But I guess there is a better time and place to do this, which is not while I'm in a damn dungeon, that's for sure. Okay. Oop. Okay, so I haven't really been doing that much DPS here, but, well, what do we call it? Shit happens, alright. So I think, one thing to do, if you're healing, don't be on the bridge. You might get knocked off. However, if you're on a solid piece of ground, like over here, over where I am, or over where this is, you might have a chance of not getting knocked off. Be mindful of thy surroundings, basically. Also, get lots and lots of firepower out there. And I think this is what gets me to die. That was seriously, why the hell am I picking up on their damn tweets? And worse yet, their fucking replies? Excuse me. This bot is busted.
I need a target.
New tweet from this. What the fuck? I don't give a shit who you're replying to. Take your Twitter bullshit and shove it, I guess. Yeah, maybe that's it. I just need to take it off of my damn it's not broadcasting out their fucking Twitter. Actually, why is that my responsibility? Fucking Twitter anyway. Oh wait, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking it would link with my fucking Twitter. And I'd be the one who's if someone retweets me or whatever, and it'd be Let's probably fix that up, shouldn't I? I'm sorry. I'm a cloth wearer, and I can potentially knead on that. So, what kind of crack were the developers smoking? Oh yeah, go fuck yourself. I'm not re-queuing. Classic random dungeon? No fucking thank you. Alright. Another cloak. Or as I call them, useless! Okay, so, trying to take a look at this, no, I don't need to do that. Art channel mute. Yeah, I'll just part it from the channel because they're seeing these stupid little announcements from the Streamlabs Twitter. And since I can hear them on my goddamn stream is annoying. I don't like it. And things I don't like, I get rid of. Kind of like Grandpa when they're in the nurse. Oh, you know, like Grandpa when he gets too rowdy or racist or whatever. You put him in a fucking nursing home. You get rid of him. Which anybody who is the slightest bit offended can say, "Well, you want, you know, I'm fucking right." Anything that's annoying, we as a society get rid of. Grandpa's bitching too much about the minorities. Oh fuck, he's gone a little bit loopy and senile, hasn't he? Well, Grandpa's gotta go. Yep, 6 feet under. Which is pretty much the same as old folks' home. Let's be honest here. Retirement home? Oh, spare me the bullshit. It is a euphemism for death house or God's waiting room. It's not a fucking place to die with dignity. It's a place to fucking die. This place. Oh, to be comfortable? Yeah, right. place for people who are like, oh, I don't know, who the hell am I? Whose society has deemed, fuck it, we can't be arsed taking care of these people anymore. So, yeah, let them die. They don't mean a fucking law. Or, you know, society is basically saying, yeah, they don't mean shit to us anymore. Grandpa's broken and senile. Get him the fuck out of here. I'm not saying that I necessarily agree with these sentiments. I'm just saying that these sentiments are out there. Don't shoot the person who's saying that's what's happening. Actually, don't shoot anybody. Why would you want to shoot anybody? Huh? What are you, a psychopath? Thing is,
Glad I could help.
that's what ends up happening. Oh, Grandpa's in a nursing home. Oh well. At least the old bastard won't be able to get in our ways. The way we treat our elderly is pretty much
Blood and thunder.
telling about how people are as a fucking people. Bastard covered bastards with
For
a
the
bastard
Horde.
filling. A bastard cream filling. How people treat those who didn't vote the same as they did. Treat others. Also an indication of bastard covered bastards with a bastard centered filling. In fact, I'm pretty sure that well, people suck. And they will destroy each other. Given time and enough means to do so. But, on the plus side, it'll make for a hell of a movie if there's any survivors left to reenact it.
What would you ask of death?
And kids, this is how we used to treat
Embrace
old
the
people.
shadow.
Oh shit, we still do. Never mind. Moving on. Okay, that's Soulbound. But on the plus side, the Warg, and of course the Smolderweb, they are... Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's crumbs. Good thing I have a... yeah. Kind of like the keyboard I do have on my laptop, where almost nothing gets in there. Probably shouldn't be eating around it, but whatever. Don't you fucking judge me. Let's see, Warg Pop. I can put this in a cage. And, alright. The thing I just put in the cage is now... What is that? It's tradable. And you know why it's tradable? Because if it wasn't, I wouldn't be able to put that sucker in a cage. It just would be in my inventory. So what I'm going to do, summon a Warg Carrier, or summon this Warg Pup from the Warg Carrier. Okay, this is a level 1 thing that I happen to have in there. Okay, whatever. So we've done that part. And there's also the things called Smolderweb Hatchlings. Cage this pet. Well, I believe I do want to do that. Okay. Good. So, actually I don't need to, and I don't have a Smolderweb egg. Well, whatever. I'll make room for when I do. And let's see. Yep, there we go. To my bank character on the Horde. Let's see. Love these two at that. And log out. Okay. And if you have any kind of qualms about the name, which I named my priest, my goblin priest, well, fuck you, I don't care. I thought it was funny, and I still do. Because reality TV sucks. That was my way of saying fuck reality TV. I'd never heard of the Olympics. I'd never heard of the Olympics. That sounded stupid. I'd never heard of this Olympics person. I'd never heard of Caitlyn before Caitlyn became Caitlyn. Before, Caitlyn Jenner, when still then known as Bruce, was, if it weren't for the whole coming out as transgender, I wouldn't even know who the fuck this person was. If Caitlyn hadn't become Caitlyn and stopped being Bruce, which, by the way, even if Caitlyn hadn't come out as transgender, I think it's a better fucking name than Bruce. Bruce just seems like such a fucking douchebag name. Okay, I probably have to explain that one. We had a local anchor when I was anchor of the local news. I was back in I used to live in Dartmouth, and the local news channel in Halifax, Dartmouth, Live at 5. Had a program named Live at 5, and it was kind of like the light news at 5 a.m. the local shit before the national news at 6. And they had this fucker on there, this guy who's at the desk. His name was Bruce Frisco, and he just had this, "Hi, I'm dead inside, and I'm a prick, but hi." This guy, he was at the bars trying to pick up women, shit-faced, typical dickhead. So, that's why I hate the name Bruce, because Bruce Frisco's a dick. Like, what do I give a shit? He'll never see it. If he does. No, seriously. If some local nobody anchor ever saw my my Twitch channel and saw I was saying, "Yeah, you're a dick," let's see. Instead of apologizing, I'd say, "Fuck you, you're a dick."
Farewell.
And then I ban him from my channel. I don't know. Other people, they hate specific presidential winners. I'm Canadian. I couldn't give a shit. I honestly couldn't. I did not know that you could buy your tabs. Actually, I did know. I just didn't know how much they would be. Also, don't know how much finances we have in this damn thing. Whoa. No. Hey, full. Fuck off. It's not full. Another warg carrier, I think. And let's see. I've got 3. I think I've had 3 blood boils already. 5 SS. No, collected. 3 out of 3. I have 3 fucking blood boils already. Why? Because I've been farming, or I had farmed Icecrown Citadel. So I've got 2 in reserve. There's a stitched pup, another Icecrown Citadel pet. Left shark. That comes from the from the naval missions in the garrison, and I have how many spares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And the jingling bell, that's for the these little bastards, winter reindeers. Strand crawlers, I think those can come from anywhere. No, it's from the fishing bag or from fishing or whatever. I've got a couple of those in reserve as well. Shit, I've got a lot in reserve. Let's see, Mr. Grubbs. Let's see. I don't even know how many I've collected because I wasn't really paying attention to that either. I don't pay attention, alright? That's pretty much what I meant to say. I don't pay any attention. Just fuck that shit. Okay, so...
Need help?
I don't know. I wasn't even being sarcastic. I don't know. Actually, I kind of need to do something here. I need to,
Fatality!
Fuck the hell off with that shit. What are you doing, you dumb motherfucker? What the fuck? Fatality! What are you talking about? There's the Emigosa, which, by the way, once you level up, you can... That's right. You can collect again, I guess. Whatever.
Light bless you.
I don't even give a fuck. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell... Oh, yeah.
I can't use that.
Okay, yeah. Shift and right click still works. Alright. C. What flight speed does I have? Oh, 280. Trying to figure something out here. Which is, why the fuck am I not on my mage? Basically, I think I want to be on my mage so that I can go from, also gonna take a look at something else here. Settings. Okay, 720. That's what I want. I also want to be on my mage so that I can... Also, I need to reorganize this. Okay, this is more accurate. 104, 62, 60, 59, 51. I've been a little slow with actually leveling these things. So anyway, I'm going to go on my mage to... because I can go to the southern point with it. Because unlike before, the little portal from the major cities... does not take you to the dark portal in the Blasted Lands and then you can go over and make your way there. It takes you to Hellfire directly because of what happened with the Warlords of Draenor and the Iron Horde invasion. So yeah, that's the thing now. So what I want to do, I want to go to Stonard. But why do you want to go to Stonard? Because I'm not playing on the Alliance side, alright? And if I were playing on the Alliance side, I just take a little flight from Stormwind, and it's a lot easier. I don't feel like switching to my... I don't feel like switching to my Alliance server right now, so... So anyway. What I wanted to do was illustrate something. How I fucked your mother. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know your mother. Don't even begin to take this bullshit personally. That was me making crap up on the spot. Seriously, it was like a 4chan level pretend insult. If you take that seriously, well, that's on you. But all joking aside, I'm going to be going to the Burning Steps. They really spell this in ye olde English, I think. Steps. Okay. In revised English, it would be S-T-E-P-S, but steps. Pepes, which I think is revised Old English or whatever. Ye old English, the King's English, before we had that Queen nonsense. So anyway, gonna be going to not so much the Burning Steps, it just happens to be the closest place. The place we actually want to be is over here, Black Rock Mountain. Very good. So, once we get to Black Rock Mountain, what we're going to do is we're going to go into that little pain in the ass instance that you saw me in on my lower level character. You're wondering, but why would we do that? To show you that whether you win or lose a fucking pet in this instance doesn't mean a heap of dog shit in the scheme of things. And also, I think that everything should be made into personal loot, including both of those things, so you don't have a bunch of need whores. It's not about the pet. I mean, seriously, I've got 1, 2, 3 of those, and, you know, another 3 of the fucking smolder web hatchlings. It's the idea of the thing. Somebody need rolling when everybody else is greed rolling. Okay. That thing where that person was, where those couple of people were need rolling, irritating, but understandable. I mean, do I need it? No. Am I going to need it anyway? Hell, everybody else seems to be, so why the fuck not? If everybody else is greeding, I've been known to hit the greed button, because I'm not a fucking monster. Actually, that doesn't make you a monster or not, but it's funnier to say it that way. I'm not a fucking idiot. I'm not a fucking this. I'm not a fucking that. Fuck, fuck, fuck. I say fuck a lot. That's pretty much the only reason why that happens. I'm not even gonna apologize for it. I don't know why I would. There's no point to it, and it's not going to change the way I see things. So, yeah. And also, I think I got lost. But 3 million DPS because I'm way too overleveled to. I mean, seriously, this would be a bloodbath. Not gonna lie. This is gonna be unbalanced in my favor. When I take my mage into the fury, into the little festering cauldron. Once I find the fucking entrance, alright, once I find the entrance here. Okay, I think I just went into the wrong part here. This is the caverns, I don't want to be here. Not because it's a rough part of town or anything, but it's just because... nope, wrong turn. Seriously? No, I'm just wondering how the fuck I get out of here. Oh, I got in pretty fine, but getting out... that's another issue. Okay. Again, 3.35 million. I think I came back pretty... that work came back pretty fast. Okay, so we're on this part of the balcony, I guess? Maybe I was going in the right direction and I just got turned around. That always happens. It's like, hey, how do I get to the entrance of virtually anything in this fucking place? Okay, I think I know where I am. And, no, I know where I am. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, this is the entrance. What do you know? I could be wrong. Lower Blackrock Spire, and this is level 57. Alright, cool. So this is what we're going to do here. This is what we call the go fuck yourself, everything that lives. Let's see. And my skinning is skill level 800. This is a little bit of comeuppance and revenge and whatever. And to be quite blunt, fun. But I'm not here to basically demonstrate how easy this place is to go through when you're over levels or anything. Or the fact that I know where the fuck I'm going when I'm going through this place, which also is true. I'm here to demonstrate that the drop rate, or whatever the hell you're looking for, i.e. pets, is pretty fucking good. Now, I suspect that if I were to, not yet, but when I were to kill the bosses with one arcane explosion, that whatever they drop would probably be class specific, but it's not going to be, say, level specific, because again, this is still a low level instance. Also, I kind of enjoy the whole farming aspect here. I don't know why. It's kind of a little therapeutic after you end up in a group with people that just give you the worst friggin' headache imaginable. It's like, wait a minute, how the hell did you die to that? I didn't know that was possible. So of course, one ends up doing something like this to calm their frickin' nerves. I haven't been doing this in a long ass time. Touch of Austin, yeah. Austin. So right now, that's compared to what I have, which is a Luneth, 898, and this is like item level 58. Whatever. Probably will never use it, but don't care. Told ya. High Lord goes down, and as I predicted, let's see. Holy shit. Item level 60 pants versus the pants I have, which are 865 mythic. The fuck? Okay, that was some hiccups. God damn it. Trying to keep myself from hiccuping. That's... Trying to keep myself from hiccuping. It's you... Fuck! Trying to keep myself from hiccuping. It's usually a chore. Nope. If I could trick myself out of it. Trying to think of other shit so that I don't end up doing it again. Yeah, that'll work. So you get to hear me cursing when when that response was happening, and fuck. Hey, if it isn't something that screws up in my internet or my computer, it's something that messes up in my body. Hey, always one or two little screw-ups for good luck. Maybe that's how parents feel. They need to have at least one or two screw-ups for good luck. different thing, but still. I made myself laugh. At this point, yeah. So, we're just going to go through these. Which is not something you would do unless you're over-leveled for this place. Because otherwise, you just signed your own damn death warrant. Okay, so that's much better. We're doing the things that you shouldn't do if you're not over-leveled for this dungeon. For example, run through a group of these NPCs and hope for the best. Would be an idiotic, completely idiotic thing to do if you hope to survive this when you're actually at the same level, the level requirement of this place. It's called committing suicide in-game, and I'm sure people are fine with it as long as you don't bring them with you. But generally, that's never what happens, and people end up bringing people with them, which pisses them off. I mean, there's the whole you can respawn in this thing, but, you know, you take damage, it costs money, gold, currency, and they get a little bit ticked off at you. And understandably so. Right now I'm just doing a full clear of this, so I don't have to be bothered with it when I come back through here after I go into this little hidey hole. Are ya paying attention, people? Now just remember, I have a character right now that's at 110. That's the max level. So unless you're 110, don't go gathering up all the fucking mobs and do this. You have to do it one mob at a time. However, since I'm 110, I can not only do that, but I can mage tank with no problem, because did I mention I'm 110? Yeah, exactly. Or my mage is 110? Yeah. That's why I'm going through this so fast. But that's not my problem. The length of time it takes to go through a dungeon. Not in the least. What my problem is when people happen to pull more than they can. Or they do something completely stupid and get themselves and everybody else killed. That's what I have a problem with. It's like, don't be a jackass. Don't be a dumbass. Okay, so we've got this all taken the care of. And, after we're done with this part of it, I should have clarified. The reason why I hate this dungeon is because it means I've got a queue for it, and people are involved. And people screw up the fun. Especially if it's random groups. Any fun that I can have in a dungeon relies on them not being complete and total dunces. Which, again, yeah, very much a toss-up. Now, nobody ever does this part, or clears these pricks out in case someone falls, to avoid, I don't know, having to go back and save some idiot who fell down. Which happens more often than you'd think. So, we got this all ready to go. There's the matriarch. See? I also got the smolder web's eye. But I got, what was that? Where is it? Seriously? Oh yeah, there we are. Smolderweb egg. Now I'm back at 3 out of 3 of the hatchlings. See? That was easy to get. Probably don't even have to be 110, but it helps to be completely at the point where you could fucking. It helps to be at the part where you could probably go through and one person do those Cataclysm raids, and even the what was it? Those Mists of Pandaria adjusted raid finder ones as well, which are still available for single player or dedicated groups that you put together, whatever. Yeah, you can still do that. And you could single player those things at 110. A lot of things you can. You can even single player the dungeons from Warlords of Draenor with no problem. And don't mind me, I'm just collecting the leather as well. And scorpion scales, which are worth nothing. Used to be worth more for some reason. I think there was more crafting projects that you could do, and then heirlooms became a thing, and these little things became obsolete. So yeah, just going through this, showing you that if you're having woes in this, which I have in the past, that it is quite possible and quite reasonable just to go, well, go through on your Arcane Explosion Mage or whatever the hell you want to use and give it a big fuck you. By going through the exact same path, except faster. But, you know, with a high level character, this is, I think even with level 80 you can do this. High level thing. Oh look, I got another ward carrier. See how easy that was? Of course, already got it. Already got the ward pop. Because I already did the exchange, so whatever. They're pretty much dead easy to farm. That was my point. And of course, we've got ourselves a little bonus here. I think so. That's pretty much what it was. It's for the bonus. Oh, and these little bastards are skinnable too. You waste your turn. I'm skinning. That's right, ugly wolf thing. Oh, what? The thing that was here before was Mommy, and here comes Daddy? Taken out of context, that could sound pretty fucked up. Which is why I'm not following it up with, take that, Daddy! Yeah. You'd think it's either, that's either something, somebody would say, or a vengeful stripper, or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna stop speculating about that weird saying. You know, this is what happens when I don't have anybody who's actively talking to me. I end up being the kind of person who says, wow, I'm gonna say whatever the hell comes to mind. It's gonna be word salad, and it's gonna be fucked if I know. Let's just see what happens. Be as surprised by it as everybody else. And then when I actually get outside into situations where there's people, oh dear God, do they ever end up being mortified and horrified and all those other words. All that other shit that happens. Let's see. Got this. Okay, so we've got a lot of Crapola, good and bad, whatever. And look at all these dead people. I should take a look to see if there's anything coming down the pipe. Jesus. Not yet. Oh, fuck off. I know I've already done this before. Really? There's no ads coming up the pipe? Guess it's only for those who are still fighting the thing. Disappointing! Disappointed! Okay, so basically that's all done. Got all the bosses, did all the crap, and let's see, so where do I want to go with my mage now? Back to Undercity, that's where I want to go. Can't get on your whatever mount you happen to have if you're in an instance like this, because there's no outdoor places, so, or there's no on the map outdoor, you know, things that are designated as being outdoors. So I just do that, repair myself up. Okay, come on. There's still a shitload of gray shit that I need to sell, and you're not letting me?
Talk to me.
Yeah, okay, let's see. I might want Bagnon back.
Glad I could help.
Even though it's never been updated in a long time. That, of course, is not my fault. It's not my fault that that the add-on people didn't feel like upgrading their keeping their updates. I don't know, up to date with the fucking game. No, that's on them. Okay, yeah, we're back into the add-on page, which is good. Okay, what are we updating though? Get some bigwig stuff. Titan Panel Mail is still at game version 7.3, which, yeah, not so happy with that. I'm gonna want a something that has to do with mail. Mail, thing that is 730 ready. That will, like a mail icon or something. Yeah, like I just want a notifier there. Okay. That'll probably take effect next time I log in though, so it's not a big deal. Shoot. But my add-ons are still... Oh, this is what really gets to me. These lazy bastards, and they're... Hey, I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe upgrade some shit. Maybe because the data mining isn't happening anymore. Maybe because Blizzard's doing the micro updates to fuck up the add-ons, which I really never liked. When I went and basically interfered with people's add-ons. Good lord. There's something going on here. Actually, what I need to know is what kind of add-on... Because I think I've got kind of a seller add-on that I've got on my game. Let's see, what did I get? Auto seller. think that's the one. That's the one. AS. Yeah, auto seller. Good to know. So, well, the AS button at a vendor window.
Oh, do I have a deal for you?
Well, that's not gonna happen. Okay. I don't see it.
Keep it real.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out my, trying to find out my, my auto seller, basically. Because apparently I'm supposed to open up a button or something, and that's bullshit.
Relax.
Uh-huh. No.
Bye-bye now.
I'm getting tired of this then. I'm gonna take a look to see something else, about this. See if, if Bagnon has been updated. Bagnon scrap, that's 720. Item level. So basically, yeah, it's been updated, and I didn't get rid of it, so I'm just gonna get rid of something else. Arc inventory, don't need it. Auto seller, well, you're not working either, so Bagnon scrap, not updated, so can't use it. Let's see. And I'm also gonna get to some like wrong fucking window that I just typed that into. SCRAP or junk. Junk. Sell junk. No. Scrap. Junk seller. Seems to be the only one that is updated. So what I'm going to do, I have to exit out and reinitialize my game. Takes all of not that long. Can't be helped when one ends up picking some add-ons up. The reason why I'm doing this is just because I want to be able to sell scrap consistently. And, let's see, Bagnon. Fuck me. Did I just... Add-ons. Is Bagnon even enabled? I've got... I'm about to slap somebody. Seriously, where the fuck is Bagnon? Thought I had that. I are confused now. This is just funny. Except it's not. Okay. I don't even know if it's being captured, but whatever. No, it is not. Okay, we'll just, yeah, this is the one. It's called Just Go With It. Rary? Huh? Okay, whatever. I thought I had Bagnon. No, I don't. Okay, that's a problem. I'm an idiot. Bagnon. Can't have it if you haven't installed it. Okay. So also I'm gonna be. I thought that actually worked. Apparently it doesn't. OBS is being a little weird, but okay. Yep. No. What? 10 p.m. 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 I'm sorry. I'm stuck in a little audio feedback loop. I thought it would be this morning they did this stuff. We're going to be doing maintenance at 10 p.m. What the fuck? And they've got diddly fuck all on their site about it. Uh-huh. Right. So, just testing stuff out here. Making sure that I've sold all of my scrap. And then I'm going to probably go back onto my Warlock. Okay, so we've got... Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. It should be enabled. Okay. Much better. I've always preferred Bagnon to the other thing. Just because it's more familiar to me. Okay, so I'm on my mage. Gonna go and do... I think there is something else I need to take a look at. Yeah. But there is no scrap option for some reason. Right.
Ah, potential customer.
Nothing. All right. Good.
Hurry back.
All right. So we're just gonna go back onto the Warlock. Just so you know, my Shaman is level 60. And that's pretty nice. Let's see, so it's 610. 910 now. Took a little break, did some stuff like eating. Because eating is something that people do. Whether anybody likes it or not. Ditch that pesky eating habit. You might also end up ditching that pesky life habit, too. No current auctions. What the fuck? Okay. $1.99. Okay, well, they're high in demand, and they're also high in... whatever. Mysterious Grimoire. Okay, whatever. We'll play that. And, need to configure the scale on this. Yeah, it should be okay. Something that is not too overwhelming, I'd say. Okay. I think I've already sold my junk. So we're going to go into a Burning Crusade dungeon. Just wanted to show you that is indeed possible to go through that thing I went through and not tear your damn hair out. Especially if you're farming it. Alright. In fact, it shouldn't be a pain in the ass. If it is, you're probably doing it wrong. Also, ding for my pet. See, so what is the wait time for this thing? 7 minutes. We'll see. We shall see. Still healing. I kind of cut my foot. Stepped on something that was sharp. Felt a pain. It was just a increase. Just a sudden pain. And then when I turned the light on, I'm like, where the fuck did all this blood come from? Yeah, like. The original, the initial thing was, where the fuck did all this blood come from? And the other thing was, oh crap, I gotta patch this shit up. So I took some Kleenex, went upstairs, got some duct tape. Oh boy, it bled like a fucking bastard. And yeah, patched it up. It was either that or wait 6 hours for stitches. At an emergency room, which I decided, no thanks. Magic quarter. Oh, and a fun way to get to Orgrimmar if you aren't a mage, but are at least level 58. Stair of Destiny. And then, by the way, if you're Alliance, you end up near that portal, you click that portal, you go to Stormwind. And then you just click on this little portal that's on the Stair of Destiny because of, you know, the changes that were made after Warlords of Draenor happened. Yeah, you would used to go into the general vicinity of the Blasted Lands, but now you don't. Which is kind of good because there's level 90s that would instantly kill your ass. Because A, there's so many of them, and B, holy shit, there's so many of them. So we're just waiting on the countdown, hoping that we get into a dungeon before... Or I'm just hoping that I get into a dungeon before I die of boredom. I'm starting to think boredom might win out. And I'm wrong, which is actually a pleasant thing. Although, Hellfire Ramparts, there we go. Oh yes, nice. Just gonna invading the Citadel, get my little reward for that. I'm ignoring that, by the way. Some dipshit can't wait to fucking pull. Well, fuck him or her. I mean, it's not like they have to wait until I'm ready, because it's arrogant to assume that. But I'll be picking up my quests, and if you want any kind of DPS help, well, you can wait till I am ready. What's the worst they're gonna do? Kick me? Whoop-de-fucking do. No target. Okay. They still have the rules on this thing. Fatality my ass. Yeah, they still got these need and greed bullshit. Oh, god damn it. I am forever disappointed in the fact that they didn't just adapt it to everything. What, the classic ones are the ones that have all the fucking problems? Yeah, right. It's everything. The sooner the developers realize that, the better.
Something first.
Hopefully that just means that they're going to implement it in the future to everything, but at this point, who the hell knows? I should have Soulstone thingy, which,
What have we here?
Oh.
Heal me! Quickly!
Yeah. Personal loot is much better.
I need a target.
Oh boy. Who the fuck? Oh god damn it. Always dying, aren't you?
Something first.
Why do I just think that? Oh, damn it. Because the loot tables are much better when nobody is trying to get whatever they don't need from them. When they're just giving them the same random bullshit as they were before.
Shakai, feast my beast. Eat your fill. Over.
I don't know, maybe I'm just sick and tired of people bitching and whining when they don't get something. Oh no! I didn't, you need rolled and got a higher need roll than me and you didn't need it, but it gave you the option. Well, personal loot just eliminates that entirely. And it's still tradable and everything if you really want to, but at the same time, it kind of takes off that whole...
You have faced many
It takes the responsibility of responsible
Pity they were
looting
all in vain.
off of the player.
Soon your people will kneel to my lord.
Because let's face it,
Your time is running out.
people aren't considerate, so why put it on them to be considerate, huh?
Of you all.
Ooh, got the head. See this? I don't even need that, but still, you know, giving people the option of being honest, that's kind of laughable to me. Because I'm thinking, given the chance, would you be honest? I personally would, but at the same time, I'm not delusional enough to think that everybody playing this game thinks like me.
Blood and thunder.
So why, in the name of hell,
Farewell.
instead of just acknowledging that, can't we just, are we just, doing stupid things such as expecting others to behave the way we would? That's not honest. That's bullshit. And bullshit has no place in this game. Except unless it's the developers. Well, you know. They're all special. Let's see. Gonna look up Icy Veins yet again. WoW because I want to add to the talent tree. I think I'm destruction, not affliction. But I'm gonna just take a look, just to make sure I am. Yeah, destruction. That's what I thought. And as usual, gonna be looking up builds and talents. Let's see, we're at 60, so Fire and Brimstone or Soul Harvest. I think I'll probably go with Soul Harvest. That's the one I was thinking of anyway. Okay. So, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at my bot here. By that, I mean I'm gonna do a little uptime here.
My stream has been live for approximately 3 hours 17 minutes 40 seconds according to this bot, although I don't know if it's telling the truth or lying out of its ass. You want to be involved in my community more? My Discord is.
That's always a valid point. I mean, you never know if it's telling the truth or lying out of its ass. So anyway, it has been 3 hours, 17 minutes, 40 seconds. And I'm just going to see who is online right now, because I have, how do you put it, a little bit on the side. So we're probably going to host Original Game Bug right now, after I do my end thing. By the way, I'm just telling this for people who are watching me on...
You should check out Original Game Bug's stream it. Tell them I sent you.
Okay, so basically we're talking for anybody who's watching me on the Twitch side of things, and of course, I mean, there might be people watching me on the other end. I don't know. Actually, I do know, and apparently know. But you know, just whatever. To quote Lisa D, be good, be safe, peace out.
Some are saying that you're bipolar.
Wow, what does that mean?
I guess that, you know, you're on two ends of the spectrum.
Wow. And then what? What's the cure? Medicine? Make me like them? Not gonna happen.
I'm by winning, and I was banging 7-gram rocks. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. I'm just winning. I blinked and I cured my brain. I have one speed, one gear, go. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Stop. And so, you know, move forward. I use a blender, I use a vacuum cleaner, I use, stop. You know, household items. I'm by winning, and I was banging 7-gram rocks. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. I'm just winning. I blinked and I cured my brain. I have one speed, one gear, go.
Yeah, I am on a drug. It's called Charlie Sheen. Stop. It's not available, because if you... And then what? Because if you try it once, you will die. Your face will melt off, and you're droopy-eyed, armless children.
Wow, what does that mean? I'm by winning, and I was banging 7-gram rocks. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. I'm just winning. I blinked and I cured my brain. I have one speed, one gear, go.
You know, I get tiger blood.